What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Manny here. Welcome back to the channel. Quick video for today. Overtraining, a subject that I did not touch so far on the channel, but I got a question about it, and so I thought I'd just give my opinion on that subject. Basically, it's a bit of a touchy subject. I can remember still back in the days when I was still training, and completely balls to the walls with, I don't know, 6 training days a week and only 1 rest day and so on and so forth. I was young and I was dumb, okay? It was not necessarily the smartest training strategy that I had, but I was really hardcore, I wanted to get better, and I, at any cost, and I basically only studied and trained for climbing, essentially. So these were my only 2 things that I did. And of course, a lot of people in my closer, climbing circle told me, hey, be careful, you're gonna run yourself into overtraining, and then it's gonna go downhill with your performance rapidly. So today I want to talk a little bit about overtraining. So first of all, what is overtraining? Well, let's try to define overtraining. And what I simply did is I went on Wikipedia, and there it says, can be described as having a decrease in performance and plateauing as a result of failure to consistently perform at a certain level or training load, which exceeds recovery capacity, also known as chronic fatigue, burnout, or overstress in athletes. So the thing with overtraining is, does it exist, first of all? Is it a real thing? Yes, obviously. When it is described like this and defined, obviously people have described it, athletes have described it previously, so it is a thing, definitely. Now, here's my personal opinion, and again, this is a touchy subject, but I think if your circumstances, your other circumstances when it comes to your lifestyle situation and stuff, apart from the sport, are in a natural, good balance, overtraining won't occur. So essentially, overtraining is not dependent on how you train and how much you train and how intense you train, but it's actually dependent from everything else than training, okay? How does your social life look like? Do you have vices? Do you get enough sleep? Do you get enough recovery? These things, these determine, in my opinion, if you get overtraining or not. And if these are on point, you won't get overtraining. And why am I saying that? I think that the body is very, very smart. It's very much smarter than the conscious area of it that we have access to, so to say, via our consciousness. Our body has a very is very good at balancing out efforts with fatigue and tiredness. Okay, so essentially, what's gonna happen if you're keeping your body in a natural state, if you're going balls to the walls during your training, you're gonna be, as a logical consequence, very tired after your training, and you're gonna sleep a lot. So you're going to create this contrast. Again, I've talked about this previously. The body likes contrast. If you're going balls to the walls during your training during the day, you're gonna sleep very, very well during the night because you're gonna be very, very tired. You're gonna eat enough calories because you're gonna be very, very hungry after your training. This is another important one, by the way. Nutrition, of course, okay? So you can't eat crap all the time and expect your body to recover at the proper rate. You need to eat good stuff. Now, so creating this contrast during the day, super hard training, during the night, super nice sleep because you're very, very tired. So as you can see, the body balances out these things from alone, okay? Your body is going to shut down your motivation before you can hurt yourself. Or it's going to slowly create some sort of little painful spot in your body, like for example a golfer elbow or a tennis elbow, which is going to limit you in your training and which is going to force you to recover more, okay? Because it's gonna hurt, and you don't want to train over pain, basically, okay? So as you can see, the body has various tools to limit your training capacity naturally. This is the point, naturally. So you can't really, even if you try and go balls to the walls as much as you can, okay, at some point you're going to be limited by that, by your body. Now, that doesn't mean, however, that overtraining cannot occur, because we are living in a very artificial environment today, okay? And our bodies are not necessarily running in a natural state anymore. So how could you run yourself into an overtraining despite these balancing mechanisms? Well, first of all, there's things like stimulants, for example, okay? You can smash in 3 cups of coffee in the morning and then go into a training session. Now, this is going to allow you to train much more than the sleep of your previous night actually would allow you. Okay, maybe you had a rough night, you learned for your exam, for university, or you went out and got drunk with your peers. You didn't sleep a lot, you got up and you thought, I'm a bit sluggish, I'm gonna smash in 3 cups of coffee and then go training balls to the walls. Now you're creating a disbalance, as you can see. You're creating more training than your body would naturally allow you due to your sleep. And this is bringing the contrast out of balance. So now you can actually overtrain yourself. Again, sleep, vices, alcohol especially, because alcohol is going to really push down your recovery. All these things, these unnatural stimuli to your body, are going to allow you to essentially train more over a significant period of time than your body would allow you naturally, due to your sleep and due to your nutrition and stuff like that. If you cut out all these things, cut out the coffee, the stimulants, the alcohol, the weed, if you're getting your proper sleep in, and if you're getting proper nutrition in, overtraining won't occur. It's simply impossible. Your body is going to limit you soon enough naturally. And of course, this depends also on your motivation and stuff like that, and of course on your genetics. Some people can endure more training than others, but yet again, their body is going to limit them at their given threshold, and those with the worst genetics are going to be limited sooner, simply. So it's really this balance, In my opinion, if you cut out all the natural stimuli from your life, if you cut out your vices, now again, is this a smart thing to do? Because you want to have your social circle. A good social circle is something that's very healthy as well, and is going to improve your recovery. But of course, a good social circle is something different from those guys that just get drunk every day, and just want to have fun and hang out and stuff. A good social circle is ideally a circle that's gonna train with you, okay? The people that train with you, who don't want to get drunk, actually, who want to recover just as well as you and want to become better just as much as you, okay? So that's my opinion on overtraining. Create a natural, healthy environment, and simply let yourself be limited by your own body, by the natural mechanisms of your own body: tiredness, fatigue, soreness of your muscles, painful spots in your body. Listen to these signals. Don't cover them up with stimulants, with alcohol, weed. Don't stress out too much, okay? It's going to impact your sleep, and sleep is very important for recovery. Get early sleep in as well. Get enough sleep in to get these deep sleep hours before midnight. These seem to have a really profound impact on recovery. There's a lot of things really to say about that. But anyway, that's my opinion about overtraining. Would be very interested to hear your opinion down below. Have you experienced with overtraining? Did you get an overtraining yourself already? I can only say I trained balls to the walls, really, in my earlier days, like when I was 20 and stuff, and really wanted to get better as fast as possible. And I couldn't get myself into an overtraining because still all the other circumstances were on point, okay? I had my good nutrition, I had my sleep, I had all these things. No vices, of course, you know, or very little vices. Let's put it that way. Anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon in the next one. Keep crushing and stay strong, I guess. See you then.